on, everybody. Let's do this. Here we go. Come on, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. That's me. Yeah. Follow my lead.
Hello Musketeers and welcome to Mondays with Mickey. It's Mike Kniggy, and this week we're going to talk about changes to Mondays with Mickey. Now, I've been talking about this for several weeks, about how there'll be some changes coming to Mondays with Mickey, the format and such, and this is the episode we're going to talk about those changes. You know, starting today, they're in effect. You've already seen one of them. Excuse me. The one you've already seen is the opening. Now, we're going to have a new opening and closing. The closing you'll see here in a second. I may tweak that closing a little bit though, because I've actually added a little more social media. I've started looking at things like Periscope, and I may look into Instagram. So if I get those really up and running, then yeah, I'll probably go ahead and add that to the closing. But for the most part, you're about to see the new you've seen the new opening, you're going to see the new closing. So that's the first change. The second change comes from feedback from y'all. Now, last several weeks over the trip vlogs, I've been asking for people to bring some feedback. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and the most popular piece of feedback was that the shows are just too long. Not that people don't enjoy it, but the reality is if you're looking at your show on YouTube, you're looking at the show on tablet or on the computer. Sometimes people just don't have a half hour to commit to watch this, especially if they're doing it like on a lunch break and things like that. You know, I watch YouTube on my big screen at the house because I watch it like a TV show. I don't watch a lot of regular TV. So for me, it's not a big deal. Others, not so much. And when I looked at the analytics on YouTube, that's what's happening. People are dropping out after a few minutes because they just don't have time to get through like the news segment and all that stuff. So we're going to shorten the episodes. And the ways we're going to do it is we're going to start off by dropping the whole idea of this being a show. Now, I've had it very organized thus far. You know, start off, welcome, new segment, do a video picture thing before we get into the actual, subject of the day, get into the subject of the day, talk about what's going to happen next week, close it out, so on and so forth. And that's all fine and dandy, but the problem is people just don't have the time to watch through all that. You know, your average YouTube browser is looking for something specific. They're looking, hey, Disney Infinity. Oh, dude, this guy did a Disney Infinity show. Great. What? We're going through Disney news about magic bands? This is not what I wanted. And they move on. So, we're going to make it more like a vlog. We're going to go ahead and take the formalized show out of the picture and just make it like a fun vlog. So, if there's important news I need to get across to you guys, I'll just do a breaking news vlog. And those will probably start coming because with all the construction in Disney, there is a lot coming. Now, I apologize. I know I'm like coughing here a little bit as I'm talking. The weather is just killing me with my allergies. Not to mention I'm still recovering from my surgery. So I apologize if, he's like, you guys look at him going, is he sickly? Because I am a little sickly right now. But we'll get there. We'll get through it. So, like I said, we're going to make it more like a vlog. And make it a little more fun. A little more less organized. And one of the changes, being that it's not going to be a formalized show anymore, is that I'm going to change the focus on the show. Now, it's going to remain anything and everything about Disney. That is the core of Mondays with Mickey. It's in the name of the vlog. I want it to be primarily about Disney, and that's what it's going to continue to be. But I'm going to do anything and everything Disney and more. And the reason I say and more is because we do a lot of stuff outside of the house, outside of Disney, that I'd love to share with you guys. You know, we've gone down to Great Wolf a few times. Great Wolf Lodge is fantastic. There's so much there to share with you guys that you guys would love to see. That if I just keep this only about Disney, you guys will never see it. We're talking about going to Universal next year. I wouldn't be able to show that to you because we'd be at Universal, not Disney. You know, North Carolina is extremely rich in history, with historical sites of the Civil War, the Revolutionary War. There are, you know, museums, zoos, all kinds of fun stuff that I'd love to share with you guys that I can't share with you guys if it's just about Disney. So, with it being a vlog, more of a vlog now than a vlog show, I have a little more flexibility. So I can spread out and show you guys a little more. Now, I'm trying to shorten these shows, and granted, there will be longer shows here and there because, let's face it, there are just topics out there that take a while to talk about. But rather than having to go through the red tape of getting through the news and stuff like that, we're going to go straight to it. So we may have some longer episodes, but it's not going to be the norm. So I've got a little note thing here just to make sure I don't forget anything. So that's the bulk of it. Actually, I didn't need the little notes. Remember it all. That's wild. All right. So that's it, guys. We are definitely going to move forward, and hopefully this shortened up version of Mondays with Mickey, you guys will prefer it more. I'm always open to comments, suggestions, and ideas. So if there's things you want to see, or you know, if you'd like to see it done slightly differently, I'm definitely open to hearing it. You know, the worst thing that could happen is I'd be like, nah, I'm going to keep it the way it is. I'd rather you shoot and try than not. Because again, it's not just about me having fun making it, it's about you guys having fun watching it. So, thank you for watching. We'll definitely see you guys next week. And remember, this was all started by a mouse.